What's going on, Orangetheory Fitness and Parker? It's Kim. I'm here with Rachel. Rachel's going to share her more life story with us. So, Rachel, how did you first start with Orangetheory? What brought you in the door, and how did it correlate with your fitness goals?
We moved to Parker about 4 years ago, and I signed up during Hell Week, which was probably not the smartest thing to do. But honestly, it was the closest gym to my house, and so I thought, I'll try it. It's probably a good thing that I didn't ask friends or family, because I would have been scared to death. I probably would have walked in through the doors. So that's how I came here.
Okay. And what's unique about your story in particular is you have to work out with a health condition that, like, your heart rate can't go above a certain level, and you have to be very careful about making sure that stays within those parameters. So kind of talk about that a little bit.
Okay. About, 14 years ago, when I was pregnant with my daughter, my firstborn, they found out that I have mitral valve prolapse, and it's just a leaky valve. But since I've moved, because I was in Arizona, so since I've moved to Colorado, it's progressively gotten worse. And I now have 2 leaky valves. I have to get checked every year. In fact, I go next week for my echocardiogram. But my doctor has said, yes, work out. Because I even said, do I need to stop Orangetheory? Do I need to move back to Arizona? Is it the elevation? And they said, no, you need to be strong, because it's not a matter of when or if you need surgery, it's a matter of when. So I work out so that not only can I lose weight, but really so that I can one day have surgery and rebound quickly.
And that's something that's really key, especially with like anything heart related, is the healthier your heart is, the easier the recovery is, and the procedure is going to be, especially for something as big like that.
Yeah. What I love about Orangetheory is I can see if I'm in the red. I just need to back it off a little bit. I want to be in the orange, and my goal is to be at least 12 spot points. I've been able to really beat that, but I feel like if I didn't get to 12, then I didn't meet my goal. But my doctor knows what I'm doing, and I do have a little bit of a lower elevated heart rate because my doctor said that's where I have to be. But I think anybody with a health condition can come in here and kind of, you guys help accommodate to whatever that is. For example, 2 weeks ago, I thought I had a fractured foot. I went to class on Monday with Caleb, didn't feel anything, went home, and I could not even walk on my foot. Went to bed, woke up, and it seemed like it was okay, so I went to class with Logan, and I was like, I couldn't run. And so I ended up going to urgent care to get an x-ray because I thought for sure it was fractured. Turns out it's a tendon. So I've been doing the Strider, and I was really crushed at first. I'm like, I can't give up working out. And the tendon issue is going to take months to recover, so it's been great because I can change it up and I can stop running, and I can do the Strider instead, or I can do the bike.
Okay. It's just that like modification aspect where you can essentially accommodate to like any like orthopedic issue, whether it be tendons, bones, joints, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, Rachel, we've kind of talked about this, like getting this like interview scheduled out, and just like every time you come in, like you're always like positive, and you're always like smiling, and like, even if we only have like 10 seconds to chat, it's always just like amazing how like resilient you actually are. Like you don't show like any frustration or any like anger. You're just ready to go all the time.
Yeah, this is my place where I come and I decompress, and I have 3 kids who are all a year apart, so that's not easy, and I have a very stressful job that I work from home, but this is where I can come and I can kind of de-stress in a healthy way, and it helps meet my goal of getting stronger so that I can live longer.
That's kind of the key thing, is just you need like that component where you can just turn off the light switch and just have some you time and just decompress. Otherwise you're just going crazy.
Yeah. I don't know if you remember, but when I signed, I've been doing this for 4 years, and I think the first 3 years I would come in 3 times a week, and that for me, I was like, I just need to maintain. I want to be able to have my vanilla Coke, but I need to burn the calories to get it. And then since I had surgery for hernia repair in June, since I came back in September, I don't know what clicked, but I've been coming like 6 days a week. And if I miss a day, I just feel like, oh, I don't feel as accomplished. I don't have the energy that I normally have after working out. I just really miss it. And so now it's like, I would always make fun of people who were gym rats and who loved to work out, because that was never me. I could never understand it, but whatever, I feel like I drank their water, and now I want to be, here at Pine Bluffs, wherever I just want to be here every day.
It's amazing like how that mental state changes too, where like before you, like not just like with Orangetheory, but like working out in general, like you're like, I don't like working out. Like, oh, you guys work out all the time. You guys are crazy. And then you learn to love it.
Yeah, and this is not easy. I mean, I push myself every time. Some days I think I can't go. I'm just too tired. So here's the trick too: is I've recently scheduled my classes in advance. So even if I wake up the next morning, I'm like, I don't really want to go today. I don't back out, because then I'd have to pay the fee. So it keeps me very accountable just to sign up for 6 days, and then I have to show up.
It's that little secret base where you're like, okay, I'm already signed up, so I'm already committed, so
Yeah.
might as well just show up.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. Rachel, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us.
Yeah.
And guys, if you enjoyed this one, stay tuned for the next one.